Welcome to high school. Okay. What's up, y'all? I'm Dre.
I'm Lynn.
I'm Cass.
And welcome to high school, episode 13.
13 already.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe before I forget to say that.
Okay,
and
comment, share with your
comment
aunties, your
and
uncles,
share.
your
You know,
friends.
support the kids. You know. Okay.
And they might need to tune in.
Now, before we get started, as always, how are you doing today, Alexis?
I'm doing really well, I can't lie. I had a great day so far. Oh yeah, I had collation today. And I've been looking forward to this podcast since I don't know when, so yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Hey, how you doing today, Cass?
Well, I'm pretty high, so that's how I'm doing.
That's good.
I would say better since I'm high. So,
Good. I'm doing good as well. You know, today been pretty chill. Whatever. What was I finna say next? It was something I wanted to apologize because we've been so inactive, y'all, and it's my fault. And you know, but we're getting back on it. You know, once I drop this next episode, we're back on it.
Yeah.
And anyway, so yeah, let's get into these topics first, guys. And the first topic today, we're gonna discuss some summer activities that y'all be fun to do, and I'll start this off. There's this place, I think it's downtown Fort Worth, called Laundromat or something. It's like some type of lounge, and it's like these washing machines. And then one of the washing machines you pull back and you go in the lounge.
Oh.
It looked real fun. I be seeing it on TikTok and stuff.
Ooh.
I want to go try it out.
Isn't there a place downtown where it's like a
Huh?
You ever heard that place downtown? I think it's like a bodega. You have to buy something and then you can get into the club behind it. I've seen that on TikTok.
I ain't heard of that.
Yeah.
That's another one. What's it? You know what it's called?
I think it's called a bodega, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. I don't know where it's at.
Cass, you got any activities?
only activity I've thought about doing lately is either going to the gun range or going go-kart racing.
Ooh, I love go-kart racing.
Both of those.
I ain't gonna lie, last time I went go-kart racing, motherfuckers hit my ass.
Ooh, this is not over cars.
I feel like I was in an accident the next day.
See, some summer activities I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to go swimming. Like, I love to go swimming.
Me too.
I see people like to go floating on the lakes, but I don't do that. What about y'all? Y'all ever do that?
I don't do lakes.
Yeah.
I'm more of a swimming pool kind of guy.
Yeah, see, me too. Like, my little sister, she don't care. She wouldn't get up in any water. But I'm like, I'm gonna be right here with the distance, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
That water sounds pretty good.
It's hell. Y'all should definitely take trips this summer.
Yes, vacation.
You know, that's like the most, you have to take a trip. Like, what the fuck? It's summertime. It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
You gotta take a trip and have fun.
You ain't in school.
I just came back from Colorado, and that's a good place to go for the summer. It's fun as hell out there. You know, weeds legal out there. They got dispensaries and shit. It's a real nice experience.
Is it pretty out there?
It's real pretty out there. Yeah.
Seemed like it was.
And Vegas is well. I don't care what nobody say. Vegas is not overhyped if you get the right people and you're doing the right things. Don't go when it's super packed, of course. Like, who the fuck? So if you go when it's super packed and shit, and you go with some people that's just lame as fuck, of course it's gonna be overhyped. Yeah.
So just know it's gonna be.
Any trip you take, just make sure you're taking it with the right people, or you're gonna be miserable. Yeah. Either way it goes.
Y'all Miami trips, boy. Y'all Miami trips. I don't even want to go to Miami.
I don't either.
Bro, I went to Miami, but I didn't go when it was like a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a weird little trend. I don't understand why people want to go somewhere and some little people. But child, it's not.
8, 10 deep, trying to fit in a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom,
right.
goddamn hotel with only 4 beds.
Hey.
I'm pissed off that somebody or 2 people ain't paid. Nah, they didn't agree to.
I don't know. I on trips with people, but I love road trips too. Road trips are fun. Y'all like road trips?
See, I took a road trip to Colorado, 12 hours. I probably will never do that again in my life.
Ooh. You took turns driving?
Yeah, on the way there, on the way back, I drove the whole time. But I could do a road trip if it's like 4 or 5 hours, you know, that ain't nothing. But shit, them 12-hour road trips.
See, I ain't did that. I've done 10 hours.
You did 10?
Yeah, like that was a shift right there, you know?
For real, for real.
I mean, yeah, I used to do 10 going to Alabama. I drove 6.5 to Kansas and to Texas. So I plan on taking a road trip to Atlanta this summer, which is like 11 hours.
Atlanta, I thought it was like 7.
From here, it's like 11 and 12.
Oh, hell.
Because Atlanta is like an hour from Alabama.
Well,
From Birmingham, I would say.
doing long road trips, you gotta make sure you do your stretches.
Yeah.
You will not regret it, because if you don't do your stretches, I promise you're gonna get the cramping, something's gonna get to hurting.
And don't try to do this shit without taking a break. Take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably.
I know you want to get there. That's how I was. I was like, I want to take a break. I just want to get the break. Shit.
Hell no, I took a break. Every 3 hours.
I be wanting to stop at the really pretty parts because I be hard driving. I
Me
be like,
too.
when I can't just skirt.
I was so mad because on the way back, we was kind of in a rush to get back because we didn't get back till like almost midnight. It was late as fuck. But we was passing so much shit, and I was like, I want to go.
It be so
Let me
pretty.
see a lighter.
Let's see. But summertime is to really just be like, enjoy yourself, be outside, hang with some friends, brunch.
Hot outside.
Bro, it is right now. It is right now, I ain't gonna lie.
The move in this heat is pool kickbacks. Bro, if you got a pool and you got a house, please hit me up. Because, you know, I live in an apartment, so I don't want to throw no, you know, party over here.
Yeah.
You know, so, but if you got a house and you got a pool and, you know, you cool and shit, hit me up. But, because I'm trying to plan to go party something for the summertime.
Ooh, I know that's right.
But, yeah. Got anything else?
I want to go to a live concert. I've never been to a live
That's
concert.
a
How about
move.
y'all?
Me either. I wanted to go to fucking Rico Nasty, but I missed it.
Only thing about live concerts though, see, I haven't been since COVID, and what I know from live concerts is you're gonna be packed together. Especially if it's like general admission and you know,
You been outside
it's
with
gonna
us?
be packed. Huh?
You been outside with us?
We wasn't outside.
Oh.
Oh, you mean like to get in?
No, like, there's some concerts that are outside.
Oh yeah, I haven't been to an outside concert, but I've been, you know, in the venues. But I heard even like at them festivals, like outside and shit, like it still be
Yeah, that's
packed
why.
because everybody trying to fucking migrate to the stage and shit.
The only reason I would go to a concert at this point is because I don't have the mental capacity for that. You push me, I push you back. You show me, I show you back. So therefore, I would rather be able to get my tickets early, pay a good bit, and have backstage passes. I'm not gonna deal with that pushing. I'm gonna be right here. Hey, blunt?
Yeah. I think you're right.
But concerts are fun though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
concerts is wild.
If you do go and you don't mind, you know, a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's the energy. I love, like, cause especially if the artist is good at what they're doing, they sound good. Oh, it's just like you can feel that they really into their music.
Yeah,
Like,
it's super fun. It is super fun.
I can see that in the videos people post. I'm like, oh, I wish I was there. But it's just the exact exciting when you're talking.
Yeah, I could go to her concert. If I go to her concert, I'm gonna sit on the floor and meditate.
Yeah, I don't know about R&B concerts because you know them seem more subtle, obviously. Because everybody ain't trying to jump around and shit, hop over you. But,
What you sipping on?
you know.
See, slushies, ices. I
One thing
love
about
chewing
that,
ice. I know.
Don't do that, bro. It's a trick. Do
what?
not get them slushies and them ices in the sun. You is gonna fucking suffer.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
gonna
not
melt.
lying. This sugar
I know.
That sugar be killing you in that heat.
Oh yeah, dehydrated as fuck.
Get a
Yeah, I've been-
smoothie, y'all. Go to Smoothie King, get you
I
a good
love
old smoothie.
Or
Especially
tropical
with watermelon.
smoothie. I love tropical smoothie.
Tropical smoothie is good too. I tried it.
Or make your own fresh smoothie.
Mhm.
Or try your local people's
Which is the
out
best
there.
option.
Go to the farmer's market, get some fresh watermelon, eat some watermelon. If you don't like watermelon, make you some coconut water. If you don't like coconut water, get you some cucumber water. If you
And
don't like that,
if you're not a farmer's market person, go one time this summer.
Yeah, try to
Or
go
at
one
least
time.
try it.
watch how much money you save.
Yeah, make that a mission of yours. Like, if you set goals this summer, put that on there. It's really worth
Right.
it. Even if you don't buy anything, you get to see and see, okay. She might buy something.
And no matter what you do, please stay safe, y'all, out there, because it's crazy out there right now.
Yeah.
And you know, have your fun, but be safe.
Yeah, be
Without
safe.
Shit. Don't if it looks suspicious, if you in the back of your mind thinking something, listen
Yeah, that's
to
it.
yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all I got on that one. Y'all got anything else on some activities? Okay.
So, wow.
Well, we talked about being around a lot of people, so I feel like that's a good segue to our next topic, which is social anxiety. And I picked this topic. At first, I had a different topic, but I changed it because me and Cass have this conversation a lot about social anxiety. It's something we both deal with and shit. And so I just wanted to get your perception on it and have my perception and your perception.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anybody want to go first? Or y'all want me to go?
I mean, I can go first.
Okay.
Okay. Social anxiety. Some people, I mean, it depends on, I wouldn't say it depends on how you carry yourself, but people don't read social anxiety well. They read it as rude. They read it as you're ill-mannered or you wasn't raised right, when really it's a fear to speak up. And there's a whole misinterpretation about the group of people that have social anxiety, because a great deal of us, it's about our energy and the energy you give, and I don't know, it's about your vibe, your aura.
Yeah,
You can
everybody
feel
got
it.
their own, perception and opinion on, when you just kind of laid back and you kind of say to yourself and shit, people will start thinking you think they're funny or something celebrating to you.
But, yeah, your aura. But also for the simple fact that, which, I mean, I can only speak as being a black woman with social anxiety. I've been told countless of times that, oh, you're rude because you didn't speak this time, and you said something this type of way when I finally do have the courage to speak up. And it wasn't said nicely, so you need to fix your tone. So it's like, I don't know, social anxiety is just, sometimes you just have to force yourself out of it. I'm sorry.
I'll be going through that too. Like people, like when I say certain things, people think I'm being rude or something. But like if you know me, like being rude is like the furthest thing from my personality. Like I'm not a rude person. When I say things, I try to say it in the best way possible. And if I do say it in a rude way, I'm willing to accept that and apologize and try to re-say what I said. But it's never like coming off rude. And sometimes I don't get to explain it to people because they just jump and get mad and shit. Because they don't really understand how my fucking mind works.
Right, yeah.
It's a lot different from the normal, the typical person.
I feel everything on what both of y'all said because, I feel like everyone's mind is different. So it's like, people can say, oh, everything's obvious, but not everyone's thinking the same thing at the same time you are, it's hard to just keep assuming people are on the same track you are.
Yeah.
And, since I suffer with social anxiety at times, or I used to a lot when I was younger, like I didn't speak on much just because, I don't know, I don't remember why I didn't. But I only spoke when I felt like it was something to say, but I still just have it feels like something weighing on my chest. So like when you say, people say it's rude and stuff like that, but it's like I don't know how to react. So when you're coming at me, I take it in a triggered way, and I will come at you rudely. Like, why the fuck are you in my face and trigger me like that? So it's like people say that, people that suffer with this probably are rude just because we're not meshing well. You are fucking with my energy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes when I feel
we
like
have two completely different vibes right now.
Yeah. So it's like it's not gonna mesh well anyways. But sometimes when I have social anxiety, I just tend to just stay away or back away and, breathe and get right. Because it's not fun to have an anxiety attack in public. Because, I tell you, it's not pretty, it doesn't feel good. Everyone would say you're crazy. And some people might understand, but some people don't. But you can't calm everyone down the same way. So
I've had anxiety attacks at work and shit.
Yeah, I would actually say that's one thing people of the older generation, like the generation that's known for working, like staying at these jobs and stuff like that, being dedicated to these companies and being loyal to these companies, expecting it back because, they get health benefits, insurance, blah, 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 etc., and discounts or whatever the hell they may get and raises. But at the same time, you're in a freaking, it's like a lifetime contract with these companies and with the government when you're working with them. So my social anxiety comes from also not wanting to see myself being stuck in the matrix, stuck in that. So when I see myself going in, clocking in at this thing in a warehouse, going to work, doing constant stuff every day, wiping, all this, clock out for lunch, clock back in, working, 2 a.m.
It's like y'all controlling my fucking time, and I don't like that.
And it's like, bruh, any other time you outside of work, time goes by so fast. You look down, okay, it's 12 p.m. I'm gonna chill, maybe smoke a blunt, watch an episode or two. It was 12 p.m. You look up, it's 5, 6 p.m. Like, what the fuck? Somebody's fucking with me right now. Sorry, I can't go sorry. Somebody's messing with me right now. Somebody's fucking with me right now. But you're at work, you look down, you did like 20 things. You look up, you clocked in at probably 8 a.m. You look up after doing 20,000 things, it's 8:02. No, that's not okay.
I know, I'll be at work and I'm like, damn, like, it ain't this time yet. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I definitely feel it. And to give y'all a deeper, understanding of what social anxiety is, basically, anxiety is basically feel like you're on edge. And social anxiety is that, but times 10 when you're around people. And it's just kind of hard to be around certain people. It's kind of difficult to explain, but
because it's not in a bad way.
Yeah, and it's not like a bad way. It's not like I don't fuck with them, I don't like them. It's it's just, I just don't vibe with everybody. And, I just,
Yeah. And I can feel the different areas in my body that gets I don't know, the energy is telling me
because I feel your judgment.
Yeah.
I feel,
that's what you're not fucking with. You can feel them judging you for who you are and what's a part of you. And it's how do you explain to somebody, oh, I have social anxiety. What's that? Well, when I'm talking to people, when I'm in front of people, it's hard for me to speak or get what I need to say out or simply say hello.
Sometimes I be fucking stuttering and shit. And
exactly.
Be messing up on my words and I don't even know fucking why. Because when I'm talking regular, I'm talking regular.
And it's I be feeling okay, if I walk up to you and I know we've been associating for 2.5, 3 months, I'm like, hey, what's up? You gonna keep it pushing. No. I have that thought in my head that somebody's going to ignore me in public space.
No,
you actually first. But Yeah, I be having that thought in my head that like if I speak first, they gonna walk past me like they don't know me. So it's like
I be feeling like that too.
you're not gonna
I
play.
don't be speaking to people. It ain't on no rude shit, but it's just cause it's happened before, and I'll be like, bitch.
That's why I ain't never let it happen to me, bro.
I'll never do it again, bitch.
I would rather act like I don't know you because that thought that's gonna be in my head until I'm not gonna sleep that night. I kid you not.
I feel like, I mean, just because I see someone in public, I feel like I don't have to speak. Like, unless we catch eye contact, I might wave. But, like, if I see you, I'm not going to purposely go out my way and go say hey or something. Like, but I don't expect you to either. It's not on some stuff like that. But, like, I don't know.
See, yeah.
Like you said with certain people, it might just be someone you actually, like, really fuck with like that. That you really go see. Like, that's my friend. Like, I actually, but just because I know of people or things like that, I still might not go on my way.
I mean, yeah, that's my toxic trait though. It be even people I know, like, also for the simple fact, if I'm in a room full of people, like, let's say I have a party or some shit, and I'm like, all of a sudden, I don't feel like being in this party no more. Instead of me saying, you know what, y'all, I'm gonna be right back. Like, if I want to go get something to eat or some shit or do something right quick, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just leave. I'll see y'all in 20 fucking minutes. But I get a text from that 1 or 2 motherfuckers like, hey, where you at? Why you ain't say bye? Bitch, cause I'm going to the store. Leave me alone. I'll be fine.
Like that.
I mean, it was like that, but then I feel like over time I realized, dang, maybe like really close family, I only feel this way. Like maybe they feel some type of way that I don't like tell them certain things, like, cause they might worry. So I'm like, okay, I only tell them sometimes.
Yeah, my immediate family worries, but like at the same time, y'all be weird sometimes. I don't feel like y'all should really worry. My friends have my locations. Motherfuckers know where I'm at. So it's like, I don't know what more you want from me. I tell you I'm going here, I'm there, That's all you get from me.
Yeah. Social anxiety in a rap is just a different.
You feel like you in a ball.
Yeah, like just like you feel your energy differently and other stuff like that. Even if the people that have it don't want to admit it's energy with it, it's really energy with it.
And it's something you gotta deal with to understand. We can explain it all day, but motherfuckers still.
Yeah, like everything is energy, like emotions is energy. Thoughts is energy, so that's why I say it's all energy.
Am I the only one sometimes when like I feel my social anxiety acting up, feels like my throat chakra is just like, no.
Sometimes I feel it like at the bottom right here where I just like kind of like a.
And it's like, I want to talk so bad, it's like, shut the fuck up.
But I can't, I think.
I'm literally, I try to explain to people, I'll be like, when I start getting anxiety because of how you're acting to me or how you react, because of how I feel, my throat closes up. They don't understand. I'm saying like, you're closing my fucking throat chakra. I can't communicate with you right now.
Yeah.
My throat said, no, motherfucker don't care. Move
like,
on.
Anything that I do say right now is not going to make any sense.
Yeah.
So let me get my words together.
This conversation so far has been very enlightening and making a lot of things in my past make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Appreciate it so far.
When I started thinking about my chakras and stuff like that, which now I have to work on my crown, but I knew I had issues with my throat chakra. But like when it comes to presentation, I'm weird. I can present perfectly fine. I'm like, yeah. They like, good job, Cassie. Thanks. Give me my A. Bye.
I don't like a lot of tension on me. I don't like tension on me. And I can say that, but I got all these tattoos and people always gotta stare at me and people are gonna be like, well, you got things that are drawing attention to you.
That's how I am too.
But it's not there, it's not
people be staring at me and I'll be like, well, I do got these bright ass colors on here. Like, especially when I be freshly dyed on here, they all be one color and bright as shit.
Yeah,
that's how
people be staring at shit and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are they looking at?
Bro.
I'm like,
I be forgetting we be doing crazy stuff now, getting tagged, dyeing her hair, her crazy colors and stuff like that.
And I look good, so like.
Okay.
And then how we decide to dress sometimes, like from the clothes, so you put on your skin, how you wear your hair, all that brings attention to you. And it's like, you be walking, it's like, damn, what the fuck these motherfuckers looking at? It's like,
But I'm the type of person, if I'm staring at you, I don't like people staring at me, so I'm staring. If I see something like tattoo-wise, first thing I know, some people are tattoos, so I'm gonna compliment a tattoo quick. I might walk around to everybody in the room that got tattoos. I might say something about your tattoo I like. But that's the only kind of thing I don't have too much social anxiety about. I can sit and have a conversation about tattoos all day.
You just made me think, what do I see? What do I see first when I see somebody?
Nah, tattoos is one thing.
Tattoos is definitely a big one. I think it's, if I see somebody with tattoos, that's probably the first thing I see.
Because it's art. Like, come on.
Exactly. That's the point. Like, I be telling folks it's art. Like, I know people that got shitty tattoos and they know it's shitty tattoos and they know it's from their friends that did them. They're just like, I don't care, I just want a tattoo. I'm like, well, why would you purposely be okay with putting shitty shit on your body?
I mean, I have a shitty tattoo, so I can't say shit.
But like,
it had meaning to it.
But getting it by the person multiple times knowing it's not gonna be good.
No. It was one time and done. I ain't even let motherfucker finish. It's okay.
Yeah, like, everyone probably got a shitty tattoo, but it's the fact you keep going to the person knowing they're not good.
Right.
Like, that's the problem.
Nah, you got one time to fuck up, but I'm going to the next artist to fix this shit, and I'm gonna have some better shit.
I stay consistent with my tattoo name so far. But I want to go to a female tattoo artist. I really do. I'm interested.
Arlington, I'm going to fix this.
Because a lot of people I know been showing me these dope female tattoo artists, so I'm interested.
Shout out to the female tattoo artist. If you're a female tattoo artist, hit us up.
Her.
Okay.
Black on
I want to go to a, right.
Joby Tattoos.
See, that's the other one. That's the one I've been wanting to go to.
Dollhouse of Ink.
I ain't seen that one.
Oh my God, I just started promoting. I'm sorry.
Cause I'm interested.
I'm gonna promote too in a minute. Hold on.
They ain't Dallas though.
I got the motherfucking peso shorts on, you know.
Shout out
to Peso. I got the motherfucking artistic misfits hat. Artistic misfits, okay? Get right. Yeah. Ooh, just had to come out a little bit. That's it.
As you should.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody out there, you know.
And if you want to shout out, hit me up.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Hey, want to take a ride with me? Hey, what's it?
Go ahead, introduce the next topic.
The next topic is shrooms in our shroom episode, y'all. So, I'm going to just start off by saying I was put it in booty, because, man, it hit me. It just kept on hitting me. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't hit this blunt. But I kept hitting the blunt like a dummy. And when I tell y'all, I sat back in my chair in the room like, shroom. And I'm looking at both of them like, oh man, I don't know what they're talking about. And I was like, damn, I think I look high as fuck. Let me sit up straight. And I kept trying to sit up straight. And I feel like I was looking like this at one point. Man, I was going through it. But I was trying to stay with it, and I was like, oh, I hope I don't fuck up this episode. But I think I have really great things to say, you know? I did well. I'm the other part.
You did.
Yeah.
We all did good. I didn't get everything that I wanted to say, and I was high still, so like some things I skipped over a lot of shit.
Yeah, like, I didn't say a lot of things I had planned either, because I was just... But I ain't gonna lie, Robbie, he had brought up at the end suicide, and he was like, you have suicide, bro, I was in the back trying not to tear up and start crying. I was like, damn, he's talking to my spirit, he didn't leave me the hell alone. I was like, damn, that hit too hard.
Shout out to Robbie, he did something.
Yeah, he did. So I hope that touches a couple of y'all too.
For real, for real.
Even if you're not on show.
I can't wait for y'all to hear this.
Yes.
But
So funny.
you know, we talked about a lot. We talked about some things that we weren't even planning and shit.
I can't even remember most of it.
I feel like that's why I forgot a lot of shit too.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot of it.
We talked about the English language being witchcraft.
Cause look, it's spelling words. It spells.
Spells. Like,
Come on.
it's
now.
like literally in.
That like why do ours make no sense compared to everyone else's? Like all the other languages were here first, and ours is mixed up within because of the other languages.
Yeah.
So it's like
Search up double speak.
double speak.
Do research on double speak,
Okay.
and it'll help you understand a lot of the shit that you know is said.
Oh,
And why.
On Coraline, they were saying something about the word welcome on the cake or some shit. And how one of the letters was backwards, and it means how it's the opposite of welcome. It's still spelled welcome, but they put the letter.
Wait,
right?
what? Say it again.
I'm
sorry.
fuck. Well, I don't have my phone. But on Coraline, how they spell one of the words on the they spelled the word right on the cake. If one of y'all could look up the cake or something on Coraline when they gifted her a cake, and they said something was put on there a different way than in the regular English language.
In a different language one?
It's the same language, but they put it a different way. Basically, like it's like if it's on the right side, like how you, if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you like wake up on the left side, right? So it's like if they were to put it something, I don't know what it is. Most of them, if you have the picture.
It just blew my mind with
It says welcome home.
Yeah.
What it is.
And like, look up welcome home meaning Coraline cake.
Because I'm on Reddit. It says in the Coraline, the welcome home cake features a double loop on the O according to graphology. A double loop on the lowercase o means that the person who wrote it is lying. There is only one double loop, meaning she is welcome, but she is not home.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Well, yeah.
What?
Creepy spot.
Coraline traumatized me.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch Coraline. I think I see it on Ice.
See, nobody ever double loops fucking O's. It looks so.
I hope it'll be able to show on the camera, but I'm trying to show y'all.
I've seen fonts that are loopy like that. I didn't know that.
That's so weird, y'all. It just creeped me out.
It just looks weird, I would say.
It do look weird.
And like, it just looks like it shouldn't be done. But when you're writing cursive in English, there's no double loop. So that's the fault. Yeah, I used to sing opera in my day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm like 72 now.
What y'all like doing when y'all on shrooms? Like, just on a regular shroom day, you playing this shit, what y'all even like doing?
See, I like to just relax and just be in my own little mode. Yeah.
Have you ever like went outside on shrooms? You
Yeah.
went places?
We
Bro, we looked at
haven't been like places like in public. Did we go to public? We didn't go to
No.
public.
I've been in
We
public.
was at the park. And so yeah.
Yeah. I love going to the park on shrooms.
It was fun.
the
Be
cloud.
careful, safe driving everyone, you know. You can try this at home.
Be responsible. Do it responsibly.
Yeah.
Boy.
Wait, this shit out. Okay. Chisholm Trail State Park. Did I say the right? Chisholm Trail.
Chisholm Trail. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
My ass tongue out.
I like going to sit by the water on shrooms. Oh, water's so beautiful. I love
I love being on my
energy.
water.
It's cool. I love being by trees on shrooms.
I like smoking my water and just, you know, just
Yeah, like
it's so.
the waves are so interesting.
I like them little fishes.
I'm like, oh, come here, motherfucker. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was in the buffet.
Am I the only one that don't like fishing?
I kind of don't like fishing either because it's hurting the fish.
But, yeah.
I was traumatized when I went with my dad and uncle and brother fishing. I was feeding some ducks Oreos. Them motherfuckers.
Oreos.
Listen.
And what they do? Did they choke? Yeah, like.
No, they didn't choke. They was like, oh yeah, we like that. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay, how did you give it to them? Like, did you break it down?
I was like tossing them, and then they started acting like they was gonna fly up on the truck. Then I started running.
Wait, what was it? Fish?
No, it was duck.
Oh, obviously you fished this whole time.
And they like full-grown ducks. They started chasing me, and my dad and them had to chase them out. And I went into the truck. I was like, they're coming out. Now, whenever I see some ducks, I'm gonna chase their ass.
I gotta start remembering when I go to the lakes and shit to bring fish food because I always forget. Then I be seeing the fish. I'm like, damn.
I know you hungry.
Yeah, that's
everybody else just come over here and hurt.
Yeah. See, I be thinking about that because it was like catch and release. Like, ain't that hurting the fish?
Like, it's still hurting though. Like, what the fuck is?
I feel like there's no point of catch and release. Like, I don't believe in like, especially fishing for fun. But I guess that's because I'm a country girl because
I only
especially
agree
it's hurting.
with nets for food. That's it.
I mean, nets is a better harmless way to catch them too, though.
That makes sense because energy cannot be destroyed when you transfer. Therefore, you're not eating the hurt energy fish. You're eating the safely tortured.
I mean, they a little scared, but hey.
Yeah, like they just a little traumatized.
Just a little.
But I mean,
but they don't know what's going on. They like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Hold on. I can't breathe.
Oh man, that is fucking up.
I know he did.
Oh, poor fish.
Yeah, the amount of times I drown, I will never go fishing.
But now I love like watching and lighting things while on shrooms too, like The Matrix. Oh, that's my shit right there. I really watched it a lot on acid, but on shrooms, it still, it still hits.
Crazy thing about that, my dad watches The Matrix a lot, and it's like, he probably just enjoys it because it's a sci-fi action movie. I really haven't paid attention to it like that because it's like, I mean, I've been told as a kid that, hey, if you wish upon a star, that you want to fly, you can jump out the window and fly. And it's like, maybe she's right. And I thought about it, but I'm like, I ain't gonna fucking die right now. I don't know how to do that shit right now. I had common sense as a kid. And I guess spirit's like, girl, don't be stupid. And I told myself, girl, you finna kill yourself and hurt yourself in these bushes. Bushes got thorns.
Okay.
Your parents gonna be like, what was you doing?
You just start off small.
I'm starting straight from the second floor of my house.
Hey, nah, me and my little brother, okay, so we had this house, where the kitchen and the living room had a little opening at the top. And we used to climb up on the cabinets and jump through that hole and land on the couch. So that's what made me think about that.
Yeah, we had bunk beds, and we used to jump off them.
A ceiling fan hit me in my eye and I fell off with bunk bed. Boy, that shit hurt.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I'm traumatized. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to put a cape on.
No, I used to get the little plastic bag. See, you was a superhero. I thought I could do the little parachute.
I thought I was Spider-Man. I used to try to crawl up the walls and shit when I was a kid.
I know that's right. Spider-Man cool.
I used to love Spider-Man. That was my every single birthday party when I was a kid was Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. The only thing me and my brothers did lie in dirty clothes baskets and fucking mattresses down the stairs. But just know our parents wasn't home.
I used to do that too.
And then we used to get in the dryer until one day he tried to close me up in that motherfucker. And then he was like, I'm finna turn it on. I was like, no!
Oh damn, that was heavier than I thought.
I feel like that's what started my panic attack. Cause you really finna kill me in this dryer. That's how you feeling? You hate me that much?
Like that's what's up, bro.
What else we used to do? Wrestle, play the floor is lava.
Yep.
Man, me and my brother used to get in trouble for wrestling this shit.
Yeah, one.
It's the hardest.
Okay, so y'all got older brothers?
Yeah, I got 2 older brothers.
I got one older brother, one younger brother.
Man, I got a younger brother, but yeah, we all used to pretty much do the same stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wonder how it feels to be a only kid. What's up?
Be safe, be responsible when
Yes.
you do it. And don't be around nobody that's gonna have you fucking tweaking out and shit.
Yeah. Good vibes only.
Be subtle.
You know, be smart.
Especially if it's your first time.
Yeah, you want someone that's
chill.
going to be a good vibe to be with on your first time. And those are their doing.
No, I don't condone drugs
Nope, at all.
to kids.
No, put it in the air.
So next is
What
our
it is.
music segment.
Alright, music segment talk.
First, we're gonna talk about new music that dropped. What's today? Today's Saturday.
Yeah.
So what? There's some new music that dropped yesterday for sure. XXX Tenacion.
Well, that's not new technically, right? Or
I don't know. It says "Look at Me" the album, and it says on the 4th anniversary of his death, the late rapper the stage released a posthumous project. Look at the album, the 25-track compilation divided into 2 parts. Serves as a companion to his new Hulu documentary. But is it new songs?
see, but people that I seen that were real fans of him were saying that's stupid. Because
well, you know, they're trying to make, they
Yeah.
just, that's all it's about. They're just making money off of it.
I don't like helping people make money.
That's what they do.
Yes.
SZA drops Control Deluxe.
Oh, does that have new songs on it?
Yep, 7 unreleased tracks.
I'm actually gonna download that.
I have to listen to that.
I would listen to the same meditation music, Erykah Badu.
Oh, me, I listen to Erykah Badu.
Ray Shrimmer
Oh,
returns
yes.
with Streams for Life single,
Okay.
Denial.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And Janae echoes some of her higher frequency songs. If you go to sleep to that, your soul finna leave your body, literally.
I like Janae Echo.
Especially if you go to sleep high.
And I'll be irritated when people mispronounce her name because it ain't that damn. They're like Janae Aiko, bitch.
Janae echo.
Just say it right now.
But I got a little country twang in my accent.
I'm pretty.
I'm good with that.
I got interested in Post Malone because I'm not.
I used to listen to him, but that was in like 2016, 2017. But now I don't really care for you.
So we don't gotta talk about that.
He's one of those artists that play too much on the fucking radio, so I would never download him.
Man, but I've been meaning to ask you, have you heard that song with Nicki Minaj and Coi Leray? So I know you like Nicki.
We did a reaction to that.
We did?
You know, me and my cousin did.
Oh, dang, how long it came out ago?
Huh?
It came out a minute ago? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It
See,
came
I
out
just
before that.
recently heard it. Maybe because it's a new video.
I don't know if it was April. Something like that. But yeah,
One time I was like,
that
oh
whole-
shit, I gotta tell him about this
That
song.
whole night.
I ain't gonna lie.
For real, 21 Savage, Tyler the Creator.
Oh, they dropped the song?
They dropped the song.
That might be interesting.
Weird, but okay.
That's
It's a different mix, I like it. Kind of
Yeah.
like,
I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it, but we gonna see.
I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite songs right now is Real Motherfucking G's by Eazy-E.
yeah.
And so yeah, I fuck with that shit right now.
No, this song that's stuck in my head is really Melly, Loving Me. That song is stuck in my head.
Bro, that shit stay playing on my playlist. It's always like the slow shit playing because I play so much meditation music. I be like, bro, I'm working out right now. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
need someone. I need some shit
Yeah,
that's gonna turn me up.
where the hard shit at.
Yeah.
I I like this song that Meg dropped not too long ago.
Which one? The Family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
I fuck with that.
She does sort of sound like an old school artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say a little Kim vibe, sort of.
Yeah, it's giving good. I fuck with it.
In the like 90s.
That whole was on repeat when it came out.
Yeah. I do like anything that got a throwbacky vibe to it. Like
I'll say Lil Kim / Trent.
Oh, what's the color? Y'all listen to Joey Badass? It's on me?
Oh shit, okay. I listen to him a little bit, but I listen to Joey Trap, but this shit's sort of like simple music.
See, I like
anymore.
Yeah,
I listen to him sometimes because he's still hard, but
yeah. See, I don't know any songs like right off the top of my head, but he got some pretty good songs because he got like different. I like songs that tell a story, but got a good beat to it. It got different flows in there, but it sounds good, you know? Got shit like that. A lot of different artists too, they made different styles, and I like that. It's all like about music. People got their own little flavors to all this shit. Because I've named many local artists already. Let's see. Zama for shows. Great artist. Check her out. She be doing live shows. I be missing them because I be out of town.
Yeah.
But it's another story. Let's see. It's another good artist, Ruby. I talked about. She's great. She had great love to her. She's a good artist. Check her out too.
Check her out.
Yeah. Check out all the other people I already named. Jay Waves. Marcel. Yeah, that's my boy right there. Check out Marcel on SoundCloud. Yeah, you can be on the way for shit show. Okay.
Check out.
I know there's many other artists out there.
Yes, it's a lot of local artists, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I think of one person?
Yeah, like, but nobody be trying to put themselves on. I be telling me like who be out here making music. I be forgetting. Like it's been a minute. Like I'm sorry, I need to be refreshing.
Well, child, if you an artist,
we wanna meet you, not meet you, but we wanna get your music.
hit us up so we can shout y'all out on next episode.
Yeah, we wanna
So we want to listen and stuff. I like supporting
say
local
about
people.
artists.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying.
I would say my artist is Mr. Lil B himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say him too, but that's why I wanted you to go. Stuff like you to say that.
I would also say Seymour, my brethren.
Shout out
And Brian Tuar O'Shea from the Dallas Metroplex.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I fuck with him.
I've seen his music videos on
He's
Facebook.
on my
Let's go.
playlist.
That's how I found about him.
He got some hard ass shit.
He really shit.
Who else?
I like the new system.
Me too.
He definitely tells the story. He's one of those people you could play the whole album and he like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even notice that it's a whole album playing.
You get to the last song, you like, what the
I'm
fuck?
like, what the fuck? Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah, that's all that I can name.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. What about some slept on artists?
Slept on artists.
I can't believe it.
Here I go again.
I'm gonna say it every time. Seti motherfucking Hendrix. Okay, Seti
Shout out to him.
Hendrix. Yeah, go check it out. He go hard in the bitch. Great music. I'm telling you. Great music.
Slept on.
Who is slept on?
Let me see, who's some female rappers that slept on?
Mona Leo.
Shout out to her. She hard.
Yeah, she go hard in the bitch. Yeah, keep doing what you doing. Yeah. I love her.
And then she a Taurus.
I want to
Yeah,
say
I be telling her in the car.
the internet
That group?
Yes, the internet.
Yes, man. Yeah, they are slept on. Oh, their music is so beautiful. But I was slept on their music because some of the music I found is like 5 or 6 years old, I think.
Bia. But she mixed up.
I would say, I ain't gonna lie. Even though his music, the album I'm talking about is like probably 2 years old. I mean, in general, all his songs. I would say T-Pain now is slept on and all his shit hit. Like even the recent album, like goddamn.
Cause he's not using auto-tune anymore, is he?
No.
He's really talented.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like they be like, no, we want auto-tune. It's like, no, he's being original now.
Right.
He used that shit. He made his money off of it. Now it's time for him to use his fucking voice.
He already gave y'all what the fuck y'all want. People so selfish.
Like, damn. I want him to be boring.
Listen to
I gave y'all what y'all wanted already for years.
Yes.
Y'all appreciate what the fuck I'm doing. And just, you know,
Exactly.
And he's a great artist. Like he's an intelligent person. I've seen some of his interviews.
Yeah.
I like watching interviews.
me too.
Very interesting. I ain't got no slip on. I'm watching my summer one.
Ouch. What was I finna say?
God damn.
Cardi B dropping an album soon. I think she announced it on 5 or something, if I'm not mistaken. Some type of way somebody said she was going to drop an album soon. There was a lot of people talking about it, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I see your line. I like mine. Like this shit.
I don't get there. 2018, 4 years, right? That's a long bit of time.
I think TikTok, that's good.
TikTok seems so interesting.
I love TikTok, I ain't gonna lie. It be so fun. Like,
I be learning stuff though.
I be learning a lot of shit. My algorithm is real, it be funny, educational, funny too.
Yeah.
And it's just getting stupid shit sometimes.
You got what y'all got.
Poor thing, I feel so sorry for you.
Get you a separate account.
See, I thought about it.
You set up your algorithm how you want it.
Yeah, because TikTok will put you onto a lot of shit. Like, it'd be a lot of, like, short, weird shit that we post to. If that's all we got from music, y'all got anything else?
I don't got no more music because I'm trying to hear new music.
You artists got to step the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm trying to hear
Give me some shit to talk about here. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Send me new music.
Send me some good music, you know.
That too.
Put me on.
Send me some more music.
Put me on. Shout out to all the local artists. Again, if you're a local artist, give me a
Every single one of you.
I'm about to start doing interviews with y'all, you know, so if you want to do an interview with Highschool, let me know, hit me up, and, you know, don't work something out. Yep, and that's it for music. Next, we got questions.
Well,
Questions. Okay.
Anybody want to go first?
Okay, I can go first. So I was wondering, cause y'all been friends for a really long time. How do y'all feel like a good friendship is built on? Like, how do y'all have long-lasting friendships? Put me on game.
communication.
That is important.
Like, I mean, we've had our arguments and fights and shit like that. But that's natural, especially when you've been around somebody for a minute.
We always been for a long time.
You really got to know each other.
Yeah. Basically become like siblings and shit like that. So of course you're gonna fight. At the end of the day, you're gonna be like, all right, fuck you, but I apologize. And yeah, because it's not really worth it to just be angry at somebody. Oh, small shit at that.
We've never like done nothing to each other that was like
Mentally damaged, physically damaged.
yeah, it's like dead much for us to like cut each other off. I feel like it's built on probably trust because we trust each other. We tell each other everything.
Yeah.
It's built on because you know you gotta have somebody that you know you can talk to about everything. So this is gonna be a good trust and a friendship to keep it long lasting.
I definitely believe in it.
And just a mutual respect for each other. Just know.
See, yeah.
Because a lot of friends don't have mutual respect for each other.
See, I feel like that's where things be getting messed up right there.
Okay.
I always get stuck with that communication, but I don't think I used to have good communication, so it's kind of hard for me.
It is a little hard. Because we both like kind of deal with communication issues a little bit. But it's easy when you just vibe with each other. Like, I don't know, you just gotta vibe with each other. Like,
Yeah, I want to run with a lot of people.
you can't really force a friendship. I got a good question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Get out my head. I was gonna ask that, and then I forgot my question.
These are from the audience. But you can ask some too.
But that was gonna be my question. But you want me to go first?
Well, we'll ask them both of y'all. Go ahead. Yeah.
In 5 years, let's say I'm 22. 5 years I'll be moved out of the state of Texas, if my y'all know. And I'll be somewhere far, far away, relaxed, with a nice paying job, playing 25 plus an hour, working remote, being my own businesswoman, in my own luxury apartment with my luxury car and my luxury equipment shit and my luxury gym membership.
Okay.
And eating my fancy, healthy, fresh market food.
Oh, that's right.
And making fresh smoothies, and I'm gonna have a fancy juice presser and all that extra shit. Little do they know I'm gonna get it on a discount.
Okay.
You say play over here.
I know that's, yeah, that's what I like.
Going straight to eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care how much money I got. I'm always on the budget.
Hey, well, you got $2 million in a bank account. Why you still shopping at TJ Maxx? Because I feel like it.
It's cheaper. Like, it's still
They still got the same shit here as at the mall.
It still do the same thing.
Like,
That's all here.
But like, what would you do?
What would I do?
Well, where do you see yourself 5 years?
Oh, I forgot. Well, alright. Let me see, I'm 27. I see myself in my first house. Well, maybe my second house by then. Because 5 years. I don't know. Probably my second house.
about 2 years from now, I would say your music is already taken off. It just takes for you to be consistent and
I see like definitely this becoming something that's, you know, really big and inspirational and something that people look forward to. just see myself being successful as fuck. Like, and you know, just doing what the fuck I want to do. You know.
Man, I don't really know, because I always have a hard time trying to see myself for in the future. It's probably a long time.
It is.
Because I feel like I've changed so much in like a couple of years.
Me too.
So it's like, damn, I don't know what I mean. I have to be consistent. But I know I'll probably be very healthy, or at least learning more deeper into the things I'm into, to actually have better knowledge on the things and not just say, oh, I'm a healthy person, but not have much knowledge on, you know, all different herbs and vegetables and all this other crazy stuff that goes.
Shout out to nature.
Yeah, and shout out to the people that know about it. I'm trying to know about
And
it.
shout out to the doctors who giving y'all this medicine, this push.
Exactly.
Just being able to move out this state will be good enough for me into where I'm going to go. And I can grow my own herbs, have my own little garden, and be fine. I can't sleep. Sit. There goes some lavender. Roll. Smoke. Good nights. I'm good. Or some chamomile tea, you know, because I'm a habit.
I love me some good old tea. One time I put fucking oil in the microwave when I was a kid.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, of course not. I didn't know.
Wait, you did what again?
I put foil in the microwave.
Oh.
So what was your reaction?
Did you see fireworks?
First of all, I walked away because like.
That's why you first spoke.
Stop making me laugh. I'm trying to tell what happened.
Okay.
I walked away because I always walk away from the microwave. Like, it just let it shit do what it do.
Yeah,
You know?
I was doing the same.
But my brother was in there. And I don't know why he didn't stop me from doing this in the first place. I guess he didn't
Watch
see me.
you though?
I don't know if he didn't see me, but I went in there, I walked away, and all I heard was and I was like, what the fuck? And then my brother was like, bro, and then he opened the microwave. And that was black.
I just want to say,
I told the damn microwave.
all I gotta say is delicious. Your food cooked very, very quickly.
Bro.
Eat up.
I couldn't eat it because the food was burnt too.
I know.
Oh, that's it.
I know.
You walked away. That's the worst part about it. Like, you didn't even have time to catch it within the first second or two. Like, if you was right there, you could have opened the door. But
Like, oh shit.
it's the fact that they don't like your ass, bro.
It just brought back memories.
Wow.
Listen, okay.
Stop making me laugh.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Okay.
God. I'm sorry.
Okay. Shout out to my sister Reagan. Y'all go check out her music. She's an artist as well. She asked, how did hip hop help shape African American culture? Good question, sis. Hip hop helped shape African American culture. I feel like hip hop changed our culture. Probably rather than shaped it. I feel like we had a lot of a whole completely different, more subtle culture before, hip hop came about. Not saying that, hip hop, and hip hop wasn't made for like what it is now. It's changed a lot because, certain people got their hands on it. And I just feel like in a certain way it's impacted African American culture in a negative way, and it's also affected in a positive way because, you know, it's a way of release for a lot of us. A lot of us relate to a lot of the things that each other say. And some of the negative things that like people sometimes take things literal when they listen to shit. And, you know, some of these artists ain't literally talking about killing somebody every time they say kill. Like, sometimes, you know, they speak in metaphors and shit. Like, but, you know, shit gets misinterpreted, and also the wrong shit gets pushed in our culture. So, yeah.
You basically said what I was going to say. I don't know if I just transferred my fucking thoughts into your head, but okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the last thing you said?
About
Just in general.
about this thing. How it's somewhat affected in a negative way because sometimes shit gets misinterpreted, and most of the time the wrong things are pushed. Like, if you really pay attention, the only songs that are really pushed and the only songs that are really popular are songs that talk about killing somebody, songs that talk about sex and drugs. Like, that's the only songs that's like popular in hip hop right now. Right, but these same artists that put out those songs, like sometimes most of their albums be full of songs that's not that, not that to that certain extent, you know. But you know. And if not that, they have at least some songs on their albums that's like not promoting that type of shit, but those songs are songs that you don't hear of. That's like that shit that you don't really, you know, people don't really pay attention to. So that's, yeah, it's definitely the wrong shit being pushed.
Yeah. And I said it sucks, but like it doesn't like suck in a bad way. It just sucks that that's just the energy that everybody only wants to talk about and be about. Like, you know, that's not. And it's on good beats and, you know, all that good stuff. So that's the other part that make it feel good. But like, y'all don't have to say all
That's
this
the
stuff
thing
all the
about the
time.
music industry. Like, they'll put it on a good ass beat, you know, the shit that shouldn't be pushed. But, you know, if they put this same, you know, positive shit on these same, you know, hard ass beats and, you know, use the same flows and, you know,
Yeah, it will still
spit it
sound
the
good.
same way, it's still gonna sound good, people still gonna listen to it. But, you know, it's not what they're gonna do. Like, it's
Brainwash.
very. Me, on the other hand, because I do talk about violent shit, but it's like more like just releasing it. Like, my music for me is just a release for me. Like, it's not, I'm not pushing nothing. I'm not saying like you should go kill people, you should do this, you should do drugs and shit. Like, it's just a release for me. It's me saying what the fuck I do. And, you know.
Yeah.
That's how music should be. I like real music. Like saying song, when people are listening to it, they're like, you know, they're listening to a part of you in a way, and like your energy. And so when people like sit and listen over and over, they're just gonna continue consuming energy. So if it's not the highest energy, like when people are releasing like just the negative parts that are good music is real and relatable, people are just, you know, finding that low for vibrations for however long.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are artists that you can listen to that are no positive, that are, you know, rappers and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're looking for that type of music and you like hip hop, those artists, they're just not, promote it a lot. But with that being said, that pretty much wraps up our episode, you guys.
Yeah.
And thank y'all for tuning in. I wanted to say lastly that I'm finna start doing, basically, we're about to be like, just coming more than just a podcast. I'm finna start this whole, YouTube channel and we'll be doing cooking and shit and classes and shit, a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that I want to talk about that I can't really talk about on here because I can go back how I was talking about it. So, like, I'm gonna start, putting the shit out here. It's gonna be fun, so.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah, shit.
High school gonna be real big. Y'all gonna see.
High school is expanding.
Okay.
As it should.
Yeah,
Just
wait to see. I'm blossom like a tree.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff.
Let us know some things. Answer some of the questions. Something. We want to vibe with y'all too.
And
share.
Welcome. You're always welcome. Make sure you bring your blunt and your J.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Do y'all have anything y'all want to leave the people with?
Y'all, like you always say, be yourself, be happy, be in school. Express yourself in your clothes. It's always fun to do so. Just enjoy life, guys. Keep your head up.
For sure. Okay.
I would say meditate, elevate, enjoy, live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Peace out, y'all.